I'm here to keep it real with you. If you're not a makeup artist or haven't been doing makeup for 30 years of your life, don't even bother with these eyeshadows. They're literally ridiculous.
So do you want me to? Want me to? So do you want me to? Want me to?
Hey unicorns! Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I'm really super excited because I got my Boxycharm box, and this is the look I created with some of the products that I got in the box. So first off, I'm gonna just go straight in to what I think about the product. So don't forget to like and subscribe and then hit the notification bell so that way you know every time I post a video. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so I wanted to go straight into how I felt about the box because not everybody wants to watch me put on the product, and I feel like it's more important for you guys to know what I think. And please excuse my hair, like I'm about to take these big curls out, but that's not what I'm here for. So a couple of things that we got in the box this time was the Becca setting powder, which I got in the translucent, which people were really upset. A lot of the darker skin girls were upset if they got the translucent, which makes sense because we're black. We really should be getting the darker translucent powder if they have that to offer. But luckily I'm light enough to the point where I don't look ashy, and it worked really well. The really cool thing about this is that it feels cool, like it feels wet when you put it on with like a brush. Oh my god, my brush is wet, but it's not wet. It's just the way the powder is made. Beautiful packaging. If you open it up, it says keep me cool, keep me close, keep me cool right here. And I really like how it has like a little connector thing, right? And then it has a net so you can kind of bounce and get your product on your brush without making a huge mess. Love that. I give this totally a 8 out of 10. I will see how it feels for the rest of the day, but putting it on, applying it was easy, and it's translucent. I'm a black girl and I don't feel like I don't look ashy. I think it did a really good job with what it would have done. I really wish I would have known what the bronze one was gonna do if I had it, but I didn't get that one. The next thing that we got that was makeup related was the Ace Beauty, these eyeshadow pods. Now I got the cotton candy and the iced latte, which I don't think they blend really nice together. Like I have the iced latte on my lid and then the cotton candy on my in the eye. I don't know what that's called, this part, because I tried it the other way around the first time I tried to review it and I looked terrible, and I was like, I gotta do this over again. But this is how the cotton candy swatched. But what I don't like about it, I have to use my fingers to apply them. I am all about easy makeup. If it is hard for me to apply makeup, I'm not gonna want to do it because I don't want to take that much time. I'm not that person. So the fact that I couldn't use a brush and I had to use my finger and then I was making a mess because it was just all over the place, I hated that. So the pigment, it was very pigmented. It's perfect. There's no fallout really. It's just up to you to be neat. And since I'm not an art person and I'm not good at being neat, I give this product a 6 out of 10 because I feel like it could have been better. I just hate that I can't use a brush. You'll see if you get it, you'll see that it's very hard to apply. And then you'll see if you watch the try on portion how hard it was for me, and I consider myself a beginner. So if you're a beginner, then you're gonna get frustrated. Lastly, the thing that I put on my face was the Steve Laurent lip liner. See, I'm not a lip liner person, but I will say that it applied really nicely. I do have a gloss on top of it, and it's like a pink color. I think it's in the color Vogue. I think that's what this is. And I just don't wear lip liners. But for a lip liner, if I had to give it a rate, I do definitely think I'd give it a 7 out of 10 because it's easy to apply, not drying, and I love that. And it also doesn't spread, you know, and I like that about lip liners. So this is the look I got. And then in the next section, you'll see me try to do this eyeshadow look. Look, it leaves creasing, and I even put concealer underneath. And I just could not get it to cooperate. It's just not for me. But this is it. And you're gonna see in the second half of the video, me trying to put this stuff on. Hey unicorns. I just got out the shower, but I figure I give this Boxycharm box a second chance because I failed the last time. So I'm gonna do my face real quick. Okay guys, I did majority of my face. I did my foundation, concealer, my eyebrows, stuff like that. So first thing I'm gonna head into is the Becca setting powder, and I got the translucent one because I'm a light-skinned black girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I'm gonna bake underneath my eyes. I usually don't bake my forehead. I'll do a little bit of my nose, but so something really cool that I learned about this this powder before I even received it is that it feels wet before you even, like, it's not though, it's not your brush, it's actually the powder. It has cooling technology, I guess. It has a net, and I love that because you can kind of just dip it on top and you won't get too much product on your blender. So I find that awesome. So I think that's a good amount there. And then I'll do the rest of my face, but for now this should be okay. Alright guys. Okay, I went ahead and put on contour, blush, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe off this powder for under my eyes. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty good. I don't think I look ashy at all. That's what all the woman of color thought was gonna happen, is that we were gonna look a little ashy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this around the rest of my face as well. Just a light layer, so I'm gonna go tap it in there with the little net. I really like the net, it's so cool. I'm just gonna put it around the rest of my face. And your brush is not wet, guys. It feels wet, but it's really just the powder, which is amazing. I think that's interesting. I think the powder is awesome. Awesome. All right, let me do my eyes next. So that was the Becca. Awesome. I really enjoy it. I think I look smooth skin thanks to the setting powder. Okay, so next up, this is what happened last time I tried to do my eyes, and then it didn't work out nice. Let's just leave it at that. It didn't work out nice at all. But I'm gonna try something different. Let's see if I can get these babies. Ace Beauty. I got the gold. Ooh. Okay, I got the Ace Beauty gold, and then I got the Ace Beauty, the cotton candy. This is iced latte, this is cotton candy. I did a really poor job last time I tried to use them, so I'm gonna see if there's a better way for me to use them. I'm gonna use like this, even though it's not a shadow. I'm just gonna use it because I know it looks really nice as a shadow. So I'm just gonna use like a thick brush. I'm gonna go ahead and use it as my all over eye color. I'm gonna use like this mustardy color right here. I don't know what that is. It's called Pooter? No, wait. Yellow, Pukey. And I'm also gonna put that like right in the crease. I have a really huge crease brush. The look. Pukey. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and use the gold as my lid color because last time I used the pink and it just did not look good. Like, I did not like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the gold, and I'm gonna use my finger this time because I already know that using a brush doesn't really work really well with this. So on my beauty blender with. Just right up there, just rub that out a bit. There we go. And I think the color is gorgeous. I wish I didn't have to use my finger to apply it. Alright, so this is what it comes out to look like. I think it's a gorgeous color. I think they gave me like darker colors because I saw one with like one box with like an icy blue, and it looked really good in the inner crease. I'm gonna try to use the pink in my inner crease. I don't think it's gonna work, but I might as well try. I'm scared. Such a pretty color, but there's a lot of gold in it, so I don't know if it's gonna show up. I'm so scared. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna use my pinky because it's smaller. Like, it's so hard to use. I'm gonna use a brush and see. Alright, that's a little bit better. Alright. Now I have to clean up. I don't like eyeshadows I have to clean up so much. Like how, like if you're a beginner, like trying to put this makeup on is so hard. And if it's this hard to do, I'm not for it. Like who wants to take all this time to try to get this to look neat? Like look, I can't even get, it doesn't even look neat. But I mean, it looks gorgeous, but I have too much problem with it that I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it because I don't want to work that hard to put makeup on my face. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. I'm gonna put like highlighter on my, underneath my brow bone, a highlighter on my face in general, and show you the final result, and then you can let me know what you guys think of this month's makeup in Boxycharm. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys coming back and seeing the final look. Like I said, I had a hard time with the eyeshadows, but I still feel beautiful, so that's all that matters. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later, unicorns.